Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Hookah Anonymous, and you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey.
What's up? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts. And I'm back with another video. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act. And any conclusions that you draw is on you, not me. So let's get it. First and foremost, shout out to 1090 Jake, man. It's all love, but my guy, what you got going on? Okay, when I got that alert that you had posted a video about this Ralo, I'm like, all right, we're going to go ahead and get this done. Boom, Ralo going to just say, yo, this is what it is, and keep it moving. My mouth dropped when I start listening to that video. What are y'all doing? Like, this is like putting doggone hot grease on your leg for lotion. It's stupid, right? Because, okay, let's just break it down. So, first things first, I want to play some audio from my live I did a couple months ago in regards to 1090 Jake. Now, when you hear 1090 Jake talking, that's actually from his video that he did, but it's on my live. So, just check it out. We'll get into it.
Notice of taking pro-offer. Notice of taking.
All right, y'all. So I'm about to pull something up on the screen. Let y'all look at it. Because I never knew this is what they do. I don't know if it's a Florida thing or if it's everywhere, but this is in his actual video. For those who care to really see it, is at the 23 minutes and 32 second mark. And it says notice of taking pro-offer statement. If we go back, boom, and pull up his paperwork. All right, and there we go. So, it's two documents that you see here, December 14, 2012. This one is good faith coordination of pro-offer statement. Let's see what that means. And basically, this is just letting you know that the defendant will be getting a pro-offer statement in coordination of the matter. I don't know what the hell that means, but it doesn't sound good for whoever is getting this letter. The next one is saying the notice of it. Ah, damn. Well, if you get this one, like he said, it's a wrap. So this means Tyrell, which is the co-defendant in this case, took a plea. In return, he's going to take the stand on 1090 Jake. I mean, it's right there. There's nothing else. There's nothing else we can say about that. So, technically, 1090 Jake. Never would have thought that 1090 Jake is about to select the politic. I have a feeling that's what's happening. Something is coming of it. It's about to be some selectiveness coming on. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play some of the audio from the video. Some of the key points that had me like, really, bro? But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm overreacting. I don't know. Let's check it out.
And find myself, because I'm going to go directly to the source. And I'm going to say right now, none of this paperwork is publicly available. None of you can get it. I can't get it. Only Ralo and the people associated within the case have access to this. So nobody can stamp shit. The fact that Ralo is saying, yeah, this happened and this happened, but this is how it happened, is confirming the paperwork. But this is the thing. Johndoe recorded Ralo speaking, but edited out the parts he didn't want anyone to hear on what Ralo was saying. I commented on Ralo's picture on Instagram. I was able to get in contact, direct contact with him. So everybody on Instagram was commenting like, oh, white boy, mind your business, oh, da 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 da. Not even knowing that I'm on the phone with the...
So, yeah. Again, shout out to 1090J. But what does this have to do with the cost of tea in China? Okay. Because for one, I mean, if we go off of what you said in your own case, proffer, you know, he was saying pro offer. I was saying that at 1.2, but I mean, it is what it is. He literally said that's what went on. He was trying to finesse. Yeah, we get all that. But never, I mean, call a spade, right? So, again, what are we talking about? Like, what are we, like, this is the part, like I said, I am definitely a fan of Ralo, but what are we talking about? Why ain't nobody saying, bro, just take accountability and say, yo, you were debriefed and you gave your phone and a chain of events happened? Because to be honest, that's what happened, right? If you really look at it, unless he gonna come out and say something different. But from what I'm keep hearing, he just saying the same stuff. I ain't never snitched on nobody. Yeah, like I said on my live the other day, he didn't directly sit there and point nobody out or say, oh yeah, it was 1090J, the white dude from Florida. Nah, he passed that phone knowing it was what it was in that phone. Like I said, like just like with little kids. They're not gonna just come and tell mom, oh mama, Jim Bob hit me in the head. They're gonna say, come here, come look. Catch him in the act. Come on. This can't, I'm just, anyway, like I said, selective politicking is going on. Y'all know, if y'all was on my live, this was definitely a hard situation to deal with, to even trying to see what it was. But now it's here. Okay, he did it. He just need to own it. It's the freaking dancing around it, right? Making it everybody else's issue besides your issue. Just say you were debriefed. It wasn't no meeting. Wasn't none of that. It was a debriefing. You were debriefed. You went in there trying to spin one thing and it didn't happen. You gave your phone and it led to, unfortunately, possibly the arrest of another man. If we want to be technical, you know what? We do want to be technical. So let's just follow the paperwork, since that's the key word, the paperwork that we can obtain, and see what happens. Let's get into it. And before I get into this, all of this is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Because when I piece together this paperwork to lead somewhere, I don't want nobody getting mad at me, okay? Because if you stand on business and you clear it up, it wouldn't get to this, okay? So let's just start off with this. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for story time? Here we go. And all the documents that I'm referring to are in the video. Check it out. Accessible on Pacer and all, okay? I'm not gonna go off of the transcripts at all. However, Gene, aka Johndoe, famgoon Johndoe, did release the full 168, okay? I went to sleep 10 times trying to read it, but it definitely shed light on. I'll get to that. And all right, here goes story time. So, if you look at the excerpt from chapter 26 that Ralo's count dropped, you will see a very important date that sticks out, and that is June 6, 2018. You also will see initials that stick out, MJ. Okay, keep in mind, June 6, 2018 and MJ. All right, let's kick it off. April 2018, there were 12 listed defendants on the indictment for the United States District of Northern District of Georgia, okay? And of those 12 listed, Ralo is definitely one, but it is no one with the initials MJ, okay? So let's keep moving. Now, keep in mind, June 6, 2018, if you look on Pacer, it's not a lot of entries around that time. Especially not one to quote unquote list a meeting, right? Or in the most common phrase and what he should just say and get over with, he was debriefed. He went to the briefing, but nevertheless, so if you continue on through the links on Pacer, it leads you down to August 2018, where a superseding indictment comes out and 2 additional defendants are added. So it goes from 12 to 14. Now, one of those defendants that's added, which is defendant number 13, is Menu Jones. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce the first name, but nevertheless, Menu Jones, who, guess what? The initials would be MJ. So that has me scratching my head. Like, what is his importance to the storyline, right? So me being a researcher, I would, like, off bat want to click on his name to see what's going on. So if you go ahead and click on Menu Jones, you will see that he was arrested definitely in August 2018. You will see he even got bonded out at one point for $200,000. Okay. You also will see a lot of inquiries for traveling, things of that nature. Now, what stands out to me are the transcripts, right? Because now I kind of need to get into like what's going on, like who are you and what you doing here, why you got picked up so late, months down the line, right? So I didn't see anything around 2018 that would help me out with this. However, if you go down to the transcript for 2022, June 16, 2022, and if you start about, I'm going to say page 20, but 1920, you'll see how it starts explaining how at trial, if it would to go to trial, they will prove beyond a reasonable doubt about evidence that they have around 2017 while they was investigating Ralo, okay? And this is not verbatim, it's in both, okay? Now, it says here that that federal agents learned that Davis and other Fam America members were traveling to Northern California to pick up large quantity of marijuana and transport that marijuana via charter jet back to Northern District of Georgia, where Davis and others resided. So that right there tells you somebody definitely dropped a dime on them. Okay, who knows, but definitely right. If you continue, it does say here, the defendant, Manu Jones, who also is a resident of the Northern District of Georgia, supplied the marijuana to Davis from an unlicensed marijuana grow farm located at, then it gives an address in California. It says a search of defendant Jones' cell phone pursuant to a federal search warrant revealed incoming texts, attached and photographs. What was that? Incoming text, photographs of several utility bills, payment associated with the address, photographs of that address. In addition, the note section of defendant Jones' cell phone, including a note with a creation date of April 21st, 2015, and a modification date of June 3rd, 2016, that stated the name with the address and a phone number. And they said this person is listed as the record owner of the address, and the number associated with this person is one of the most called numbers by defendant Jones associated with that area. Now, this is where things are like, what the world, right? And I'm going to just keep going. So I'm on page 21 now. It says here, agents learned that Davis intended to charter an aircraft for a round-trip flight from Atlanta to Sacramento, December 18 to December 22nd, 2022. Jones and Davis were in telephonic contact approximately 25 times between those dates. The following are some text messages exchanged between Jones and Davis during this period of time while in Northern District of Georgia before traveling to California. And it's a December 17, 2017. We show up in Cali Monday, right? Question mark, this Ralo, end quote. And it goes into more messages. I'm not going to read all the messages. But right there, guess what? Ding, ding, ding. That means they definitely have access to the phones to see what's what. So now, if we only go off the paperwork, right? Nothing else. We at least know that definitely a phone from Manu Jones went back to the quote unquote connect or plug or owner of the farm, or not really sure what word to put on that, right? But then it's the question, well, how did they get to Manu Jones if he, I believe it's a he, wasn't added to the indictment until months afterwards, right? Like, interesting. We don't know, right? Because we don't have access to transcripts or anything. Now, what we can do is look back at the breakdown on Pacer. What do we see between these time frames? Again, I'm only looking at between April and August of 2018. So if we look at August 10th, 2018, it says a request for proffer withdrawal. Yeah. So document 280, right? Filed on August 10th, 2018. If you click on it, it's a minute form. It says it's for Bilal Muhammad. And under the text, it says court had a motion for miscellaneous relief and it was granted, okay? And the recording of this hearing has been filed under seal. Now, like I said, the proffer part is in the actual homepage of the breakdown, not inside the minutes. Now, yo, that's crazy, right? So to me, I would definitely felt like what you had told in that proffer, okay? Like, are you the reason why a couple weeks later, they're picking people up? So I say this to say, it definitely was a lot of shakiness on this case, not even just with Ralo, okay? So what I can say based on the paperwork, right, it's 2 people listed on this indictment that requested to have their proffer withdrawn. And that's Bilal Muhammad and Christian Hart. Okay, now mind you, based off of what you can see on Pacer, Ralo stuff is not on there. Okay. Secondly, it is one person that I saw so far that has a safety valve, but I didn't see any corroboration or nothing on the plea agreement, and I can't think off the top of my head, but I will let y'all know in the comments. And it's so many sealed documents in this case, okay? I never realized how many sealed documents this was till recently. So there's a lot of sealed documents in this case, okay? Now, what do we know about Ralo without using the transcripts that famgoon Johndoe put out in its completeness, right? Is that he, in fact, did have a closed hearing on July 10th, 2020. Those transcripts are sealed. However, the minutes are available. They do reference the incident in June 2018. So, without transcripts, you can still cast some shadow of something ain't right on this case, okay? Now, if you add the transcripts, then yes, Ralo had a proffer, okay? He was debriefed. However, the information, we don't know what he said, right? Because everything is sealed. But we do know he had a proffer. There's no way around it. We do know that he was debriefed. There's no way around it. He uses the word meeting, but we know what that is. It's a debriefing, okay? Now, is he the reason why Manu Jones got locked up? I can't say that. You know why? Because he was not the only one who had a proffer around the same time. So, for all we know, it could have been any of them. But if we take into consideration the phone part, did he per se say, yeah, I text Manu Jones? Nah, but his phone showed it. So, if the phone part again, so 1090 Jacob, whoever, as Ralo, did you willingly, now we know with Manu Jones, they say in his transcripts, it was by subpoena, okay? The question for Ralo, we know you were debriefed. We know this. Is at this point, you need to just say it or just stop talking about that part, okay? But did you willingly give your phone to the feds, give them your password willingly in front of you, let them go through your phone, and in process of going through your phone, did Manu Jones get put on the indictment with you because of that? That's the question. So, as far as the snitch allegations, right? If you really told, or if you really are responsible for someone going to jail, like I said, I don't know if you're an unindicted co-conspirator somewhere else. I don't know. All I'm talking about is the paperwork, because that's what's important right now, right? We're talking about paperwork. Based off the paperwork, somebody brought attention to Manu Jones because he was not on the indictment. And it's, like I said, it's another one on there too. I just haven't clicked this paperwork yet. But anyway, did you cause a ripple effect to get Manu Jones arrested? That's the question. Did you give your phone willingly without a subpoena or none of that, where they were able to get your texts and all that, because you got locked up straight off the plane. So you ain't had time to take nothing out. Was it you? Ralo, Are you as solid as you lead us to think? Are you a man of integrity? Will you answer this question without any fluff? Did you give your phone willingly to the federal government and watch them go through your phone? And in processing them going through your phone, Manu Jones came into play. And that's my only question. That's it. Are you as stand up as I definitely thought you are or is, you know? Are you really? That's the question. So I'm waiting to see if that's what, you know, he's going to come out and talk about or whatnot. But this was my way of just showing like, yo, it's there. It's just so many fluff going around. Like, Ralo, we just need a straight answer. And 1090J, stop selective politicking now. For real, you already know I'm definitely a fan. I like how you get in there and don't be biased. But let me find out they done pass you a check so you can run it like that. You know what a proffer is. We heard it in your own voice. So with that being said, man, I'm going to go ahead and close out. And, hey, I'm waiting. So, holla.
If bro read it, if he read it, he did. If he didn't, he didn't. Okay, you cut him off. But as you been a Muslim, bro, you supposed to kept that shit within the ummah, bro. That shit never supposed to make the internet at all.